Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And one of the tenets on this channel, one of the main core things that we always focus on is listen to the why and listen to when they start repeating things and patterns start to develop. You never hear anything on accident. The left is a hive mind when it comes to gun control, and I'm about to show you something that has popped up yet again very close together. I think this is going to be the next push for us to be on the lookout for. Everything is linked in the description box below, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think in the comments and tell me if I'm landing this plane, if I am seeing dragons out of windmills, whatever I'm seeing, let me know in the comments field. And if you are new or you returning viewer, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and making sure you turn that notification bell on. We need as many of you as possible to get in here, get the information, and pass the blessing of the Second Amendment along to the next generation, which is what we do every single day on this channel, twice a day. Thank you so much for your consideration, and the content today is brought to you by Battle Cat Co. Now, Battle Cat Co. is a Virginia-based brand. It started in 2019. This is something that makes warrior wear, everyday wear for American patriots. They support the concept of being an asset to our country, communities, friends, and families. Through lifestyle gear aimed at training and spreading the message of the 2A, Battle Cat Co. is gear that makes a statement for your next day at the range or your everyday warrior wear. Thank you so much to everyday wear. Thank you so much to Battle Cat Co. And there is a link in the description box below if you want to check out some of their designs. But my brothers and sisters, we have got to hit this because, like I've said, anytime that you hear a new introduction, I don't even know the right word, a new marketing term, I guess you could say, from the left, you're going to hear it again because everything is hive mind. Check this out. Tell me this doesn't sound familiar. Fact sheet. President Biden announces new actions to reduce gun violence and make our communities safer. Now, this is the executive orders that he rolled out on Tuesday of last week. We covered it on this channel a lot. We even covered it on Second Legacy with me and Tim. However, let me show you a little known piece that was not discussed as much. In fact, even me and Tim made fun of it because it didn't make a whole lot of sense at the time. Check this out. Advance congressional efforts to prevent the proliferation of firearms undetectable to metal detectors. Okay? In recent years, we've seen the rise of technology that allows guns to be made with polymers and other materials that are increasingly capable of avoiding detection by metal detectors. President Biden is directing the Attorney General to help Congress modernize and make permanent the Undetectable Firearms Act of 1988, which is currently set to expire in December of 2023. They laid the groundwork and I missed it. But, wouldn't you know it, leave it to the lefties in Oregon to come out on Friday and let the cat out of the bag, because this is the second mention. Check this out. I think we're about to see a big push against undetectable firearms, akin to like the whole Die Hard thing with Glocks. Anyway, Oregon lawmakers proposed measures to stem gun violence and stem ghost guns. Now, they rolled out 3 new things, which we'll talk about this week, because that's not happening until Wednesday. But listen to this. Oregon lawmakers are pushing a package of firearm bills aimed at preventing gun violence and curbing the proliferation of untraceable guns. Well, what do you know? Just like when they started using the term ghost gun, just like when they started using the term epidemic of gun violence right around the time of the it's interesting how all these things just pick up because a pattern develops and you got to follow the why. This is what's happening. Check this out. I'm going to got more for you. They say the proposals are needed to stem gun violence and give law enforcement the necessary tools to address the issue, which is standard fare. Check this out. House Bill 2005 would punish the manufacturing, sale, and possession of undetectable firearms intended to skirt security screenings and untraceable firearms that lack a serial number. So now it's not ghost guns, now it's undetectable guns. Does that mean they're invisible guns? There are 2 types of firearms that House Bill 2005 would address: undetectable firearms and untraceable firearms that lack a serial number. The undetectable firearms are designed to evade security screenings by a metal detector or X-ray machine and can be manufactured on a 3-dimensional printer without metal components. Tuesday, we have Biden come out and say we're going to focus through the Attorney General on invisible or undetectable firearms. No longer just ghost guns, now it's undetectable firearms. 4 or 5 days later, you've got Oregon state legislatures come out and introduce a bill that does the exact same thing. Do you think that's just a coincidence? Or did we just stumble on the first hints of a pattern that the left is moving now towards undetectable firearms versus ghost guns? This is why we focus so hard on this channel. But Let me show you a few more things here, because this is all the different pieces this does. Advancements in printer technology have made the guns more advanced and easier to slip through security. Quote, these guns are purely plastic. They have literally no metal, and they literally cannot be detected, Rosenblum told the Capitol Chronicle. And that's one of the guys writing the bill. The proposal would define an undetectable firearm as one constructed or produced in a way that is made entirely out of non-metal substances, including through a three-dimensional printing process. That just ruled out any type of three-dimensional. They're trying to get in front of the polymer process. Got one more thing for you. People convicted of a felony manufacturing, importing, or selling an undetectable firearm would face up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine or both. Think this is just a coincidence? You think it's a coincidence that Biden came out in his executive orders and threw in the invisible, undetectable Uber ghost gun, and then 4 or 5 days later, Oregon follows the same suit? I bet you're going to see this in a lot of other leftist organizations as well, a lot of other left legislatures using this undetectable all of a sudden. I haven't seen anywhere else. Let me know if you guys agree with me. Let me know if I landed that plane, and let me know if I'm off my rocker. But until the next one, I will see you then. I'm Braden, signing out.